Are you on the go but still want that insight? Simply text Hazel Lee plus your question to 78887. Hazel Lee Psychics. No nonsense readings.
On the Facebook page of Hazel Lee Psychics. Like, share and tag a friend for your chance to receive some free psychic insight.
So I've gathered some of the UK's top psychics, logged them into one system and made it really possible for you to get your very own reading with me or any one of them. My PIN number's 5680. You'll find me there by dialing 0330 114 0110. Can't wait to speak to you. See you soon.
And now it is time to get interactive. To a wonderful Wednesday. That's right, it is Wonderful Wednesday and it is Request a Ruin. Request a Ruin Wednesday with Snowy. I am here and thank you so much for all of the well wishes yesterday. Yes, I was feeling a little bit under the weather, but I am here, I am back, and I am ready to rock and roll with you right now. Yay! You have the option of popping in those comments one word, ruin, or you can jump the queue and get your questions answered tonight by becoming a VIP. All you need to do is hit that PayPal button, £1.50 VIP Hazel Lee Psychics readings for you this evening. That's how you jump that queue. So simple, so easy. Now, if you want to get yourself a reading up here, hazelleepsychics.co.uk, that's the place to go to check out who's logged on and available. These are the numbers to call, 0330 114 0110 or 0907 995 0010, and you can speak to somebody just like Isabel. There she is, logged on and available. 4336 is her PIN number, and you can speak to Isabel if you are so drawn to her right now. Otherwise, we're going to crack on with some ruins. We're just going to be pulling out some ruins to find out what is in your best and highest good for the next upcoming week, and we will absolutely just go on. And Mr. P says, Dominique likes my lipstick. Thank you so much. It's an amalgamation of about 3 different types of lipstick at the moment. But yes, I like to mix and match. If you would like to get your questions answered that easily, Mr. P has just popped it up on the comment section. Otherwise, you can get your questions answered via text message. That's right. All you need to do is send one word, Hazel Lee, leave a space, type in your question, send it to 78887. Pop in your questions and it will head off to the Hazel Lee Psychic team and they will look at it and they will get back to you straight away. Pop your name and your date of birth if it's your first time texting through, because if someone like me gets it, I like to pop in a little bit of numerology and astrology. That's why I like your date of birth. But if not, that is okay too. We are going to say thank you so much for trying out our services. Here's your first text response back, absolutely free of charge, because we want you to try out our services. It is that easy. Now, with your questions, you can ask us absolutely anything you like, from the birds and the bees to what jobs and careers and life path you have. If you are a VIP this evening, anything but those 4 little areas down the bottom of the screen, which is health, legal, finance, and pregnancy matters. Please don't ask us. We're just not allowed to answer, okay? But other than that, I think we're going to crack on with some ruins this evening. All right, Mr. P, what is our first ruin request from Haley on YouTube? Thank you so much. Oh, Ellie, sorry, Ellie on YouTube. Thank you so much for your request for a ruin. Here we go, Ellie, and this is the first cab off the ranks, it is Jeb. Jeb is the creator god. He is partnered with Nut, and this is the aspect of nourishment, okay? He is the person that made the planet, the trees, all of the animals too, and it is very much about the things that go into your body, getting enough sleep, and the surroundings that you put yourself in. It's making sure there is harmony around you, because there's a little bit of disharmony at this present moment in time for you, Ellie. This is the security coming up from within you and creating those roots in the ground. So it's coming up and it's going down as well. Okay, so that's what Jeb is really saying. It is about looking what is going into your body and the surroundings you put yourself into, and if they need changing, change them. Okay, thank you so much for your request for a ruin. Who else do we have? We have Dominique for a request for a ruin. Here we go, Dominique. This one is for you, Dominique. This is the Sphinx. Now, everything is known to you right now. Not everything is known to you right now, and that is okay, okay? The Sphinx says that patience is going to be your best friend, not because you necessarily want patience, but it is saying that the timing is of the essence, okay? The Sphinx is definitely one of those longevity runes that comes into play. It is the positivity that will eventually come towards you. I'm not saying that there's not positivity around you now. I'm simply saying the Sphinx is saying, let go and trust the process that is happening around you right now. So when you try and take control of the situation, it's just not going to work. You need to trust in the universe that has your back this evening and for the rest of the week. Thank you so much for your request for a room. Make sure you hit that like button, share. If you know somebody that needs some ruins or even some guidance, make sure you pass this Ruin Request Wednesday live onto them. And if you want a ruin, pop ruin in the question, R-U-N-E, okay? Otherwise, we'll take the other sort of ruin. If you can put R-U-I-N, that doesn't bother me. I don't know, Mr. P will still pick it up. Rack and ruin, I say. All right, who else have we got? We've got Bridget. Hi, Bridget. Let's have a look. Bridget's on Facebook. Yeah, Facebook. There we go, Bridget. Here we go. This one is for you, and this is Nephthys. Nephthys is one of those four major goddesses and gods, gods and goddesses that come from Net and Jub. Jub, there we have Osiris, Seth, Isis, and Nephthys. Now, Nephthys was, even though they're all brother and sister, they were married, Isis and Osiris, and you also have Nephthys and Seth. Now, Seth and Nephthys is the kind of like the dark side of the yin and the yang. I'm not saying this is bringing out the dark side in you, but it's certainly saying there is a time to retreat from all of these busy things that are going on around you. Take a minute out for yourself, take a deep breath, and relax. That's what Nephthys is really saying for you over this next week, okay? Take a minute to step back. That's what she's really saying. Thank you so much for your request for a ruin. All right, who else do we have? We are going to be right back after this quick break. Mr. P, right, bye-bye. G'day, it is Snowy here, and I have a hot tip for you. We all know that sometimes calls aren't convenient for everyone, or maybe you just want to dip your toe into getting a little bit of psychic insight. Well, pick up your mobile phone and you can get a text message. How do you do that? Easy. Pop in the one word Hazel Lee, leave a space, type in your question and send it to 78887 and hit send button. If it's your first time texting through, make sure you pop your name and your date of birth because we want to know who we're talking to. And as a gift from us to you, we are going to give you your first text response back absolutely free. It won't cost you anything, okay? So try it out today. Who knows what insight you might receive. And we're back. We are pulling some runes for you. All right. Let's have a look at Paul. Let's have a look. Thank you for joining us on YouTube, Paul. And there we are. Paul, this is the group consciousness of the pyramids. That's right. It is about that group consciousness. Are you seeing signs? Because they're saying you're very much seeing. I keep seeing symbols, numbers, figures. It is all about the universe giving you messages through your physical sight at this present moment in time. Okay, there is this evolution of your soul that is going on, and an awakening of knowledge within you that has been under lock and key. That's what the pyramids are really bringing out. It's about the self-realization within yourself, and there is wisdom that is coming to the surface all over the week and henceforth. Okay, you've got that longevity with the pyramids. It is connecting to like-minded people and doing the things that you are meant to be doing, and you have been putting off this week. Thank you so much for your request for a rune over this next coming week. We have John on Facebook. Hi, John. Let's have a look for you. John. Oh, John, this is Ra. Ra is one of the sun gods, and he is all about journeying cycles. He is the movement of the sun going over the sky. He is saying that, John, this is an illumination on your life, okay? The cycle of your life is ending, a new one is beginning. I know that you've heard this before because they're telling me that there is this repeat here, and I want to say what is it that you are thinking about doing, because there's a new modality here that Ra is saying, here, this is a gift for you. Do it now. Stop procrastinating. Stop thinking about it. Actually get in and do it, John. That's what it's saying. It is time for you to come into that spotlight. It is right now. You are at the right place at the right time to go forward right now. Thank you so much for your request for a rune, John. All right, who else do we have? Hi, Jess. We have Jess on YouTube. Thank you for joining us. There we go. We have Kepri. There is Kepri, and Kepri is all for you, and this is all about the emergence of your soul. Okay, that's what it is. It's all about the emergence of your soul. It is all about going forward. It is all about that aspect of putting in the hard work and getting the results. It is amazing to really get that little bit of sprinkle of magic. Okay, that's what the scarab beetle is all about for you. Okay, Jess, thank you so much for your request for a rune. All right, Mr. P, who else do we have this evening? Malik. Hi, Malik, how are you? Are you good? Fantastic. Malik, this one is for you and everybody else that's out there watching. G'day, how's it going? I know you're all watching. There we go. Malik, this one is for you. This is the Eye of Horus, and Horus is saying, look at the big picture. This is your picture, okay? Stop focusing on this bit because you've got to look at a whole thing, okay? And it is saying take a step back and take in everything that is coming forward for you, okay? Horus is a wonderful, wonderful visionary, okay? And this is what he is gifting to you. The other aspect of Horus is, guess what? He is Osiris's son. And what does that mean? Osiris is the god of the underworld, and he gives out messages to Horus. He literally says, hey, Horus, mate, I've got a message for you to pass on to so-and-so. Here you go. This is coming to you. You are getting messages from spirit. They are talking to you directly, and that is what Horus is really bringing up. It is that communication from spirit. But in the physical sense, it is balance coming into your world from taking in the whole picture. Thank you so much for your request for a rune this evening, Malik. Julie Graham is our first VIP. Do we have a question from Julie? Any insight on a new car and when we see that happening? Let us ask the runes what is happening with your car. Go. And you know what? I'm going to have a look at something else as well. Here we go. Right, for you. Right, okay. This is an interesting one. This is Merit Cigar. Now, Merit Cigar is all about weaving the way through the sands of your life. No, it's not necessarily a straight path. It is taking the path of beauty. It is taking the path that is less traveled. It is taking the path that is going to gather in the information that you need to be gathering in right now, Julie. And what does that have to do with your car? I'm sorry, Julie, it's not happening right now. It is going to come to you at the right time, okay? But it really does say that you need to go with the flow. That's what I'm really feeling here for you. It is going with the flow for you, Julie, and it is about time that this came through, but you can't fight the changes. That's the key thing. Merit Cigar says, do not fight the changes. Do not fight the fact that, oh, my car's not working, I've had a bad week, right? I'm going to carry that negativity on to the next week. You need to, you know what? There's a little trick, and if anybody else wants to do this as well, there's a little trick that I like to impart onto people from my psychology days. Imagine, put your hand in your pocket. If you haven't got a pocket, just imagine you have one. Put your hand in your pocket, pull out a balloon. You're holding a balloon in your hand. You want to physically blow up that balloon, your imaginary balloon. It's not a real one, guys. Come on. Okay. And every breath that you go, every breath out, what you are doing is you are blowing that balloon up with all of those negativity and all of those thoughts that seem to be hanging on from the week before or hanging on from the past. Look, and this is what I'm really feeling for you, Julie, and anybody else that's dealing with that negativity. Blow that balloon up, tie it up, and you know what? Let it go and physically watch it in your mind. Watch it drift off to so far away that you cannot see it anymore, okay? And then we're going to go, okay, now I can get on with my day, all right? So that's what I've got for you, because the car is coming. It's just not coming right now because there's this cycle of negativity that we need to get rid of, okay? Thank you so much for your question, Julie. We are doing request for a ruin this evening. So all you need to do, pop in those comments, one word, ruin, that's it, R-U-N-E, and I will pull out a ruin from my bag of tricks tonight for you. And make sure if you're watching on YouTube, you hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell so you find out when we are going live each night, which is 8:30 UK time every single night of the week except for Saturday and Sunday. This week on Friday, I have a treat for you as well. If you're watching right now, you're going to be the first to know. Yes, it is Jewel reading night on Friday. That's right. Hazel and myself are going to be coming up on your screen to give you some guidance this week at the end of the week on Friday. If you want to get your questions in, you want to get your VIP questions in, make sure you put Jewel on the questions when you send in the question through the whole PayPal link. So put Jewel on and we'll make sure that goes on to the Friday live with Hazel and myself. That's right. We are going live together. So we're going to crack on with some more ruins. I love that expression. We have another VIP. Sorry, Mr. P, who was that? Randy. Hi, Randy. What is your question? Would love to know if your mum has any messages. All right, so we're going to pull out a rune for you, Randy, and we're going to see what is coming up from your mum. All right, guide me. Okay, I've got a rune, but I've got a pain in my side here, and I really do feel like she was really very much guiding me here, and it is about this whole aspect of her coming in and wanting to say that yes, even though she had pain when she passed, because she did, and I don't feel like people knew how much pain she was in. They're saying that there is no pain now, because it was like pain in the side, it's coming up and it's gone. Okay, that's the first thing that that they're coming through and saying for you, Randy. Now the rune that she has pulled for you this evening is Kunum, and it's very apt actually, because Kunum is all about new life. It is about building a future going forward. It is taking your tangible aspect of life from your mind and building it. Okay, that's what Kunum is all about. It is about that creativity, that procreation of your ideas forming into reality. And your mum has very much come in and yeah, she's very much still here. She's very much come in and she's saying, you know what, this is a time for you to build the new life going forward. All right. And I really, really strongly feel that she's saying, for some reason, move on. That's what I'm getting here. I keep hearing move on, move on, move on. And I do feel that she's with you. All right. So thank you so much for your request for Ruin and for your VIP question this evening. All right. Thank you so much. All right, we have up next Josephine, and it is your first time. I'm going to pull a rune for you in just a second. I just need to grab a quick drink of water, Josephine. Sorry. Right, Josephine, request for a rune, and it's your first time. Thank you so much for joining us. Let's have a pull of the runes. Oh, Josephine! I can already hear Mr. P going, oh no. And the reason I say that is because this is my favourite. Yes, that's right. This is Ma'at, and Ma'at is all about truth, justice, and being honest with yourself, and honesty coming towards you, okay? It is about signing those paperwork documents as well. And it is really... Ma'at is such a good goddess. She's such a good goddess. She is going to cut through anything that is unbalanced in your life, okay? This is saying be aware of these imbalances and fix them, because Ma'at is coming in to help you do that, okay? Ma'at is all about the objectivity and getting rid of it, and the fear of the future that you're holding on to. And it's the fear of the future, not of the past. It is just an illusion. That's what Ma'at's questions are going to be answered for you this coming week. Thank you so much for your request for Rune. We have Positive for Life, is it? Positive for Life on YouTube. Thank you so much for joining us, Positive for Life. Here we go. This one is upside down. There we go. And that is Amun. Amun, Positive for Life, is very apt of a name because Amun was worshipped as a cult god. He was a sun god. He was a one god. He was everything amalgamated into one. And what he is saying here is there is that supremacy about you in terms of heads being certainly looked in your direction. There is this strength that you have, that you can create your own life going forward. And Amun is saying, do not fight the changes that are taking place, okay? You can't see the future, and that's okay. The future is actually going to be perfectly fine for you. The key to success here is to consider your approach to it, all right? No need to worry. Thank you so much for your request for a Ruin this evening. We have Carol. Hi, Carol. What is your question for the request for a rune? Your request for a rune is Khonshu. Khonshu, the young wanderer. He is that youthful spirit. He is that telling you that you are going to have that youthful energy about you, Carol, okay? You're going to have this spark of energy. This wonderful, wonderful pathway is going to open up to you, one that you haven't seen before. And I do tell you now, Khonshu is talking about travel, and I know the times we're in, but Khonshu is telling me here that there is some upcoming travel for you. It might even be that you take a walk next door and check on your neighbor, but it is saying that you leave your home and then you come back. It is going to be impactful on your life, okay? That's what Khonshu is very much bringing to you. Thank you so much for your request for a rune. We have Butterfly on YouTube. Hi, Butterfly. What is your rune for this evening? Butterfly on. Here we go. Now, Butterfly, this is Seth. Now, don't worry. Don't get upset. Seth isn't all bad. He's just saying there is this rebellious spirit that is coming up within you. Things don't always necessarily go your way, but I do feel that you need to be patient, okay? Seth is saying there is this destruction of the world around you as you know it to build something better and something new to you. Okay, this is the next chapter, if you will. There is a new direction. You need to face your fears clearly, and what will happen is it will have a magical effect on your whole body. Okay, Seth is saying this is the time for you to transform. Be patient, because transformation is happening now. All right, thank you so much for your request for a rune. Who else do we have? Mr. P. Sarah. Hi, Sarah. We have a request for a rune from Sarah. This is the one for you. And Sarah, this is Min. Min is all about having those wonderful visions of the mountains. Min's about having the mountains in the background, seeing the journey there. It is about romance coming back into your life, and it is about having that romance there. It is that spark as well, okay? Min is this aspect of enjoying life. It is saying don't forget to love, laugh, and learn. Okay, that's what it is. It's about going on that journey. You've got the mountains in the background with Min, and you can see the whole path clearly. But I'm very much getting the romantic side being brought back into your life, and I can hear what you're saying right now, because they're telling me you're like, no, I don't see that happening. It's just not there. The spark is gone. Well, I'm telling you now, the spark is coming back, okay? And if it is still there, well, let's turn that notch up a little bit, okay? And build that fire. Thank you so much for your request for a rune. Blossy, is it Blossy? Blotty, Scorpio? Glossy Scorpio, right. Sorry, my hearing's as bad as my sight. Glossy Scorpio on YouTube. Thank you for joining us. Let's have a look here for you. Glossy Scorpio. This is Bastet. I love Bastet because she's a beautiful warrior goddess, okay? Even though she's a warrior goddess, she is also about the beautiful things in life as well, okay? She has that whole perfumery, the beautification of the self here. Have you been thinking about giving yourself a makeover? Well, Bastet can help you with that as well. But on the other hand, okay, so you've got the beautification of yourself physically. On the other hand, you have this aspect of the warrior side coming out in you. The key to going forward with Bastet is to go into battle, and I'm not saying you are, but any type of confrontation with the assertion of peace. That's it. There is no win, there is no lose. It is just simply peace coming for you, okay? That is the rune for you this evening. Thank you so much for requesting rune. We have Rochelle. Thank you so much for joining us, Rochelle. Rochelle is Osiris. I love Osiris. Don't get me wrong. Look, I love all my runes, okay? But Rochelle, Osiris is especially good for you because this is saying this is your might, this is your strength, this is your continuation of life, and also the aspect of support around you as well, okay? Osiris is about renewal. It's about bringing in new projects, and it is about that next chapter of your life being in joy. Trust yourself, and don't feed your fears, okay? Something new is coming your way, and it's going to happen very, very quickly like that. All right, thank you so much for joining us, Rochelle. Who else do we have? Mr. P. Mr. P has already forewarned me that it is he's going to pronounce it wrong. What is it, Mr. P? Yachty? He thinks it's Yachty. All right, but we've got your name up there on the screen. Sorry, Mr. P is terrible at pronunciation. Shoot the messenger. No, don't shoot the messenger. Shoot Mr. P. All right, let's pull out a rune for you, Yachty. Here we go. And guess what? It is Apis. That's right. Yes, Apis is saying that it is time to jump on his back and break down those barriers. It is absolutely a fantastic time for you, okay? Any sort of barriers that seem to come up and turn around and go, hey, you know what? Well, I've been trying to deal with this. I haven't seemed to be able to break down these barriers. Guess what? Apis says, he's a massive, massive bull, by the way. He's saying, jump up on my back and we are going to go forward and break down any barriers that you can possibly consider that is standing in your way. That's what's going to happen for you the next week. You will find that barriers just fall. Thank you so much for your request for a rune. Right. Diza, we have as a VIP. Hi, Diza. What is your question? Would like to know anything about Asian. Let's pull a rune and let's see what they have to say for Asian. All right. Oh, sorry, I have to laugh because this is Hecate, and Hecate is all about the continuation of life. That is the cycle of going from a frog. Yes, she's a frog goddess. Going from a frog, spawning new life and creating that life cycle again. It is about that the egg turning into the tadpole, turning into the frog, and respawning again. What does this mean? It means like that. It is happening now, okay? In terms of Asian, I feel like this whole life cycle is very much just beginning, okay? And in terms of the journey, it's still in those beginning phases, and you are going to be having that longevity with Asian. And I very much want to say, when you're going to hear from him, what are we on? Less than 2 days. 2 days at most is what I'm hearing. I keep getting Friday, but I want to say 2 days at most. Okay. Thank you so much for your question this evening. It is wonderful to see that continuation of life cycle there for you. All right, we have another request for a rune from Erica. Erica, this one is for you, and that one literally jumped in my hand, and that is Isis. Isis, do you have a special someone in your life? Because Isis is saying there is that support, there is that coming around, there is that connection of souls here for you, okay? Isis was the wife and, yes, the sister of Osiris, but she went to the ends of the earth to find all of the parts of Osiris, to bring him back together and bring him back to life. And that's what is happening for you. You have this connection, this interwoven connection with another soul. If this person is not in your life, I'm telling you now, Isis is telling you, he's coming. They are coming, and they are going to be in your life forever and ever and ever, okay? That is what I've got for you in terms of your journey right now. Thank you so much for your request for a rune. Who else do we have? Mr. P. He's going to, not sure how to pronounce this one. What is it, Mr. P? Maglobi? Not sure, but we've got your name up on the screen. Let's pull a rune up on here. And they are watching on YouTube. Thank you. This one is for you. And this is Anat. Anat, if she was a tarot card, she would be someone like the Queen of Swords. This is an intelligent human being, which is yourself, and this is very much saying that Anat is courageous, she is fearless, and this is what is being embodied into you. Have no fear going forward, because everything that you need to have in your life is very much there for you on a silver platter to take, okay? And Nat is also very well known for using her voice, okay? And that is what I want to impart onto you. People are going to be listening to your voice. They are going to be tuning into what you say. So speak honestly and speak truthfully of what you feel, because people will be able to tell if you're not speaking honestly. And it is also saying there is this aspect of moving forward. So what is it that you need to let go and leave behind? Take that backpack of burden off, as I love to say, and move on, because it is going on to bigger and better things. Thank you so much for your request for a rune. And make sure you hit that subscribe button if you're watching on YouTube. Ding that notification bell so you know when we are going live. All right, we've got time for 2 more, and then I am jumping onto those phone lines, and you can catch me on these numbers: 0330 114 0110 or 0907 995 0010. My PIN number is right there, 5682. I will be on those phone lines right after this live. We've got 2 more, Mr. P. Who is it? Who's our first one? Felix, hi Felix. Let's have a look for you. Felix is happy and you know it. Clap your hands. I can't help it, Felix. I have to do it every time happy comes up. Happy is all about the abundance of life that is being handed to you. It is very much the happy is the goddess that creates the Nile to flood, to create the harvest for the Egyptian people, to have the bountiful energy and the food that goes into their mouth. Happy is all about the fluidity of life, the ebb and the flow. She's the one that raises the Nile. She is the one that lowers the Nile. And very much what this says to you here is your life is going through that ebb and flow. And you know what? This is about abundance being on your table right now, okay, Felix? So just enjoy what is there and love money. It's all flowing your way, okay? So you need to go with that flow over the next week. Thank you so much for your request for a room. Right, lucky last. And I am going to head off to those phone lines. I've just been told we've got another VIP, so I will do that VIP as well. Victoria, hi Victoria. We've got that VIP. Let's have a look. Does she have a question? What, does she have a question or no? She's okay. With Sarun. All right, for Victoria. Oh, Victoria, you love my earrings. Thank you. I like them too. I bought them recently. All right, here we go. Oh, Victoria, guess what we've got for you? Ta-da. No, I'm sorry. I couldn't help myself there. There it is. It is Hathor, and if Hathor were Greek, she would be the goddess of love, Aphrodite. But Hathor is Egyptian, so she's the goddess of love of Egyptian. This is new love coming your way. This is romantic love. This is being in your element and also enjoying life. You know, if you're not enjoying it, get out, sing, dance, have a good time, and be in the motion of happiness, okay? And if you're not, stop it and put a smile on your face, okay? That's what Hathor says. Hathor is the destiny that you are on. It is the love. It is your birthright to be happy, and you must be, because you were being told you have to be. It's like Hathor is saying, we're not going to give you an option. You are going to be happy because this is what you are meant to be, all right? And there is all that beautiful, beautiful love coming your way as well, okay, Victoria? It's happening, and it's happening now. Thank you so much for your request for a ruin this evening. And you know what? That's a wrap for me tonight. So I'm going to be jumping off of this live. I'm going to be jumping off of this live, and I'm going to be jumping onto those phone lines very, very shortly. Give me a few minutes. So I am on these numbers: 0330 114 010 or 0907 995 0010. If I'm talking too fast for you, pause the screen. Ready? Pause. No, okay, I can't do pause. I just can't. But you know what? You can pause and you can get those numbers. And I will see you tomorrow, because it is Thursday tomorrow. So we will be again asking those questions. What is it that you want to know? Pop them in the comments. All right. So I'm going to say hooroo from me and good night from Hazel Psychics. Bye-bye.
So I've gathered some of the UK's top psychics, logged them into one system, and made it really possible for you to get your very own reading with me or any one of them. My PIN number's 5680. You'll find me there by dialing 0330 114 0110. Can't wait to speak to you. See you soon.
Are you on the go but still want that insight? Simply text Hazel Lee plus your question to 78887. Hazel Lee Psychics. No nonsense reading.